Drag me to death like a lit cigarette. Took my last breath like the smoke from my lips. I've lied for you and I liked it too, but my knees are bruised from
We're now recording, so anything you say will not be deleted, so speak at your own discretion. Hello again and welcome to BitHUD Raw. This is episode 13. I'm Thaddeus.
And I'm Dan.
And today we're going to be talking about Harley Quinn, or aka Birds of Prey, and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. So we'll be talking, we haven't seen the movie, I don't think you did. You saw Bad Boys this week.
I did see Bad Boys for Life.
But you didn't see that and I didn't see it either.
Am I really low or what?
Yeah, let's bring you up a bit. Try now.
Okay, how am I sounding now?
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah,
I was like, that's why I was like, I thought it was coming through your mic. It's usually like I'm blowing out the...
yeah.
I'm blowing it out.
Yeah, I think I was keeping it low in preparation for when
my clip mode.
Yeah, because I mean, depending on the nature of this, you might set you off. I don't know if this is going to be another Booksmart or not, but
here's the thing. Booksmart I watched and it moved me. It really did.
Yeah.
It didn't move me in a good way.
No, not at all.
This movie, I looked at it, I said, not today, Satan. I saw that one coming.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I could have called it way back that, because we're talking about the reception of it, essentially.
Well, the reception also...
Not the reception, but the box office.
It also opened very poorly. Now, this sounds like a lot of money. They opened with a $33.25 million box office.
I'd kill to have $33 million right here.
Now, it does sound like a lot of money. Now you have to pay everyone.
Yeah, I mean, for working in film, I mean, it's like just money goes by so quickly. You can expend, even on the shittiest looking film, looks like that's like shot in 5 days. That's already
it's still worth $5 million.
Exactly. So this, it has like high profile actors. I mean, top of the line VFX and production design. Exactly. So I mean, they're going with this wild.
And also they're using a property.
Yeah, exactly. So There's a licensing fee, but I think Warner Brothers
does own DC.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what goes on there, but I think it doesn't come out of their bank as much. But either way, I think the budget came out to about $80 or $90 million.
That is correct.
And then usually with a film,
double it for the marketing.
Exactly, the marketing is double what the budget is, or you double it for the marketing. So it's a total of about
160.
Yeah,
Asian.
So with all of that, then you got to see that's how they have to make, and they end up making $30 million the first weekend, compared to something like Suicide Squad, which made. You have it on there?
No.
Well, Suicide Squad and Shazam. You know what?
Shazam opened up, I think it was 50 mil.
Okay.
50 million for Shazam.
Yeah.
They knew that this wasn't going to do as well as Shazam.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Shazam did more than 50 million because they predicted Birds of Prey was going to do 50.
Yeah, and this fell well under.
Well, it's not like saying, "Oh, I got 100." You got out of 100, you got a 66.
And then also keep in mind, I mean, a lot of these blockbusters, their real gravy boats are the foreign markets, especially China.
Do you know how much they made in the international?
It did poorly as well.
80.
There you go. And then and they don't make as much off of it. They don't like get every. I think they like for. Because the way it works is in America or North America is they pretty much get almost all the money from the ticket sales. Theaters make the money off the concessions and now the commercials and shit that they have playing. So that the theaters are only banking off of the butts and seats, but the studios are getting all the money from the ticket sales.
Yeah.
But in foreign sales, it's a totally different rate. It's like maybe they get maybe half of it, if that.
I thought they only make like 33%.
Yeah. So it's not. So they got to do a whole lot more to break even and come out ahead.
But here's the thing: they couldn't rely too much on the foreign market because it was never going to come out in China.
Yep. Yeah.
Never.
Yep.
Even don't talk to me about the coronavirus. Our baby girl with the bat soup had nothing to do with the failure. The bat did not ruin the Harley Quinn movie, as they say.
How very fitting, though.
I know, right? But since we're talking about this, I decided that we're going to try and stay on track. So I pulled up this Forbes article.
Okay.
It says box office.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
That's weird.
Well,
No, sorry, you can go on. I heard it was like making a weird glitchy sound on here, but go on.
oh, okay. Maybe it's that root. It's all those drugs I slipped into your smoothie.
Yeah, it's hallucinating.
I just put in a couple gummy bears.
Yeah, I thought so. It's not milk this time.
It's salami today. We ground up salami. No, okay. So the Forbes article is titled "Box Office: 8 Reasons Birds of Prey Opened So Poorly." So they have 8 reasons. We're gonna just talk about which ones are actually legitimate because they think that all of these are pretty legitimate.
Right.
Their first point, which I think is probably their weakest, is should they have waited a week? The reason they say that is because it came out with another Will Smith property.
Yeah.
Since this is loosely tied to Suicide Squad, which Will Smith was in.
Yeah.
Which was Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah.
And is also an R rating, so that actually puts them head to head.
Yeah.
Although I didn't know Bad Boys for Life was actually an R rating.
Yeah. They've all been. They're super violent, especially the second one.
Well, the second one, yes, but I didn't know this one was going to be R rated.
I think they're just going to keep up with it. Yeah.
I gotta say, nah, bro.
Really? I mean, I didn't see it, but.
Well, they're saying things like holiday weekend.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: the demographic for Bad Boys for Life and Harley Quinn, they do overlap somewhat. You know, if you made a Venn diagram, it would work out pretty well. Mm-hmm. You know, people who like action movies, people who like comic books, they probably would go see Bad Boys for Life or Harley Quinn. Mm-hmm. The thing is if you push it a week back, it's in Sonic's territory. And after the fix-up, Sonic has such good graces.
Yeah, I was gonna get there. Like usually, if something comes out and it's isolated, like a Star Wars movie, usually if a Star Wars movie comes out, there's nothing like everything else gets the fuck out of the way.
Everyone else gets out of the way for
this. But this we have exactly. Sonic's gonna be a block. Well, I do think it's gonna do way better.
I think it's gonna do way better. Yeah. Honestly, it's coming out Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So I think like parents who just like, yo, we gotta get rid of these kids.
Yeah.
And also parents who are like, hey, we'll pay the babysitter to take the freaking kids to the movies.
Yeah.
Those kids are gonna go see Sonic.
Oh yeah.
Also, Sonic is cute.
Yeah.
You know who's not cute? Fucking Harley Quinn. She's fucking weird looking, bro. I gotta bring that up. I just have to get it off my chest. This is a little bit of therapy for me. Because Margot Robbie is hot.
Yeah. I'd still do it. It's Margot Robbie under that.
I don't know, man.
No.
That's like finding the weed needle or the heroin needles in her freaking car.
You know, crazy girls are the best in bed. So it's.
I would not know anything about that. I'm still looking forward to losing my.
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
My high man.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta,
on my wedding day.
Yeah. You gotta hold off for another year and a half before that magical night.
Yeah, where we cut a hole in the bed sheet. Oh shit.
Well, what is it, like Hasidic Jewish community? Please don't go after me. Take up your inquiries with Dan. So anyway, this is contradicting show lore because we have the Friday the 13th story, no Freddy vs. Jason story here, but you know we'll retcon it. You'll retcon it, right?
Well, why not?
You're a virgin. So anyway,
we're doing it comic book style.
Yeah, exactly. Next time you'll both be girls.
Yeah. Well, isn't season 2 you're gonna gender swap me?
Yeah. Danielle.
I'm gonna be in a coma and it'll just be like my ghost. And then we're gonna get like a Twitch streamer girl to take over my role. But she'll also go by Dan. Okay.
Yeah, it's Danielle.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, our viewership will skyrocket, I'm pretty sure, because of that. But so.
I hear Natalie Portman is looking for a role on a podcast. Oh shit!
It's fitting the subject matter at least.
Anyways,
but yeah, back to Harley Quinn.
Okay, here's point 2.
Okay,
Warner Bros. Should have titled it Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. Yes, the title they went with was stupid.
Yeah. Because
it was titled Birds of Prey and the stupid name for Harley Quinn.
Yeah, it's just this long ass convoluted title that no one is ever going to say. People are they going to call it Birds of Prey or are they going to call it Harley Quinn?
I know, it's like, oh, aren't we so crazy? Look at the crazy title we put on our fucking shit movie. Here's the names of your fucking movies before this. Aquaman, Batman, Batman versus Superman,
Yeah.
Man of Steel,
Yeah.
Justice League.
Have any of them had these like elaborate titles or anything?
Justice League: Dawn of Justice.
Yeah, but I mean that's still that's just a subtitle.
Yeah.
Like this Birds of Prey thing sounds like a Japanese title.
Well,
like
Birds of Prey is actually a group,
no, I know the group. Yeah, because
but the fantabulous bullshit.
that part that part makes it sound like it's a Japanese title. Like when you look at like
it's a Square Enix title.
Yeah, exactly. Or like when you translate like, a Japanese English title, like when you go on like PlayAsia or something, like some of these Japanese games have like these long like paragraph names.
Well, I think it's kind of like that SoCal, we're so smarmy.
Yeah.
Like how the thing that bothers me the most is when adults act like we play games, but when adults talk like they're children, it's weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I can see it for Harley Quinn, I can see it for Joker,
Yeah.
but in the title, it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And I know they tried to throw in a little how Stella got a groove back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The glorious emancipation of Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
But the title didn't work.
No.
Because everyone was like, oh, it's called Birds of Prey. How much is Harley Quinn in it? When it was basically a Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah, 100%.
Point 3 is it's a loose sequel to Suicide Squad without Batman, Joker, or Will Smith.
I think I've seen this list actually.
Yeah.
Go on.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, like I could definitely the Batman and Superman thing, and yeah, even Suicide Squad. The actor with the highest price tag and who probably would have put most butts in seats was Will Smith. This time, I mean, Margot Robbie is making a name for herself. I don't know if she's made quite the name for herself. And then on top of that, Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is a sidekick, essentially, like a villain sidekick. And it's going to become more popular. They have a comic and they have that cartoon that...
With Kaylee Coco?
Yeah, and Pally likes the cartoon of Harley Quinn. And my girlfriend likes it, but I tried to watch it. I couldn't quite get into it. It's not necessarily my cup of tea. The tone's a little too manic for me. But
it's very Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, it's like Teen Titans Go with like cussing and blood.
Yeah.
So it's not, I mean, I don't know. It didn't quite work for me. I'm glad if I think that's doing well. I don't know the numbers for that.
I'm not sure, but you know what? It's already good. It's already good to go for season 2. Now, here's the thing that bothers me the most about the cartoon.
Yeah.
Kaylee Cuoco.
Doesn't.
Cuoco.
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory Penny.
Yeah.
She can act.
But not as Harley Quinn. She doesn't have
She doesn't have the accent.
She doesn't have the Jersey accent. She sounds like a Valley girl instead of having the Jersey accent. And that doesn't.
And the Jersey accent is part of her character.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And yes, you could say, oh, it's this, but that would be like making a Morgan Freeman cartoon and Morgan Freeman talked normal.
Yeah.
When they did the Mike Tyson murder mysteries, he talked like he just inhaled helium. He talked all weird.
Yeah, and a thing is with Harley Quinn, it's one thing like if you're saying, oh, I'm just adapting this comic character, but Harley Quinn's origin is in the cartoon, so we know that voice.
That's the cartoon
is
voice
in there. It's like like having Bugs Bunny. And
not sound like a Jewish person. Bugs Bunny is such a Jewish comedian. I guess he's a Jewish comedian.
Yeah, that's true. What a stinker.
Yeah. Like he's like the perfect Jewish comedian from like the 1960s.
Yeah.
60s? 70s?
Well, I mean, the Looney Tunes is like maybe
from the 50s.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the 40s.
Yeah. I mean, it might go back that far. I don't like. I wish I knew. Like, I'm a hardcore Looney Tunes fan, but I don't know. I don't know the years. I guess Watch My Know. They're from the early 1900s.
Oh my gosh, I miss all the slightly racist.
Oh, they had some racist shit. Like remember the original Elmer Fudd?
Yeah.
The original Elmer Fudd, and then there's the episode called Bugs Bunny Nips the Nips, where he goes to Japan and he beats up, where he pretty much kills a bunch of Japanese soldiers. Like
that's a little more racist than I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the slight undertones of racism, like Speedy Gonzalez.
There was overt racism. Like Bugs Bunny drives an ice cream truck, and he gives it to the Japanese soldier to all go like.
But that's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is, but it's super racist. And then they talk like, I see the bunny, he's very smart, but I is smarter. And then
but they did that in like Animaniacs.
Yeah, no, not did Animaniacs?
Not as much, but they had like little things where like they would just do the bad accents.
Yeah, okay, they might have done that, but then also, so he drives an ice cream truck, and he puts grenades in them. And he goes, here you go, slant eyes. He calls them slant eyes.
Yo, that was like when I was in high school. Like I used to just make up stupid rap names. I used to. One of them was like slant-eyed killer. But I settled with erotic monk.
Well, yeah. So I think the world thanks you for that.
Why? What about the musical tones of Yellow Fever Dream?
That would be too bad.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that would be too bad. But yeah, so yeah, old school Looney Tunes, super racist. How do we get to that from Harley Quinn again?
Warner Brothers owns both of them.
Yeah, well,
I'm kidding. That's not how we got
that
there.
wasn't it at all. No. I think we're talking about because of voices. So the voice is iconic to her, and
The voice is iconic,
yeah.
but also not having Batman. Batman could have been the villain.
Yeah.
That's how they should use Ben Affleck.
They have a C-list villain, Black Mask.
Oh, well, Black Mask is cool when he's like controls the whole city, but in this one, I don't even know who played Black Mask.
It's the Anakin, not Anakin.
I was gonna say the guy Anakin Skywalker.
No, the guy, but the other Star Wars guy, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he plays the villain. And I mean, I heard he's good. From what I've heard in reviews, he's one of the best parts of it. He's very campy and also kind of psychotic. But no one knows this guy.
No one unless you read comics like I do.
Yeah,
you're not gonna know that Black Mask is just a brutal ass drug dealer.
Yeah, I mean, this to kind of make him a little different.
With a mafioso type.
Yeah, and make it that he and Zaz are gay lovers.
Wait. Zaz is in this movie?
Yeah.
I love Victor Zaz. Yeah. Yo, he's fucking crazy, yo. But they should have done someone like that you knew they probably weren't going to use, like the Penguin. The Penguin would have been hilarious.
Yeah, well, they're saving him for the Robert Pattinson Batman. He's going to be... Colin Farrell is playing Penguin.
I don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, unless... Because I don't know if you ever played the Telltale Batman game. I mean, I didn't either, but I know... But Penguin in it is kind of more like a...
He's regular size with a nose.
Yeah, exactly. We're not even that. Yeah, he's that, and yeah, I think he's
just weird.
Yeah, but he's like more like sophisticated.
Well, he becomes
he's
the
like
mayor.
A tech genius. Yeah,
he becomes the mayor of Gotham.
Yeah,
in the comic books.
Yeah. So I think they're doing well. That's an old story. That's from like because they did that in the '60s TV show. There's an episode all about that, and the Tim Burton movie Batman Returns. Danny
he's
DeVito.
Always trying to remember, but in like the 2016 comics, he actually becomes the mayor, and like he's just the mayor.
Okay. Cobblepot.
Yeah, Cobblepot, right? Cobblepot.
But yeah, so anyway, back to...
Do you think Will Smith would have helped this?
I mean, do people remember? I think Will Smith helped Suicide Squad for sure.
Yeah, but after you saw Will Smith in Suicide Squad, I don't think he brought anyone back.
That's the thing, yeah. I don't know. I mean, he didn't want to come back.
Well,
they were replacing him with Idris Elba in the next one. But
I could believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly.
But yeah, I don't know.
You needed the Joker.
Yeah. But then the thing is, I don't know. The thing is, they fucked up on Joker so much that they couldn't use that unless they retconned it and then it was a totally different Joker.
No, if they did the same heroin Joker, the heroin Joker,
no,
not heroin,
meth
crack Joker,
meth Joker,
yeah. No, because he is heroin. What's it called? Is the meth Joker?
Ledger.
Yeah, Ledger's meth.
Yeah, definitely.
He's the heroin Joker.
Yeah.
Jared Leto's heroin.
And Jack Nicholson's cocaine.
Yeah, so if they did Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Where, like, it was just the first... Because remember, he did, like, 5-10 hours of filming.
Yeah.
There was only, like, 15 minutes of him in that movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If they did him, like, strapped to a chair, Harley,
I don't think... I mean, people hated that Joker, especially...
But here's the thing. How much cheers would it be if he was strapped to a fucking chair and Harley Quinn blew his ass
Yeah,
up?
they should have killed him, yeah. I mean, I don't know if she killed him in this one or not. But
it shows her blowing him up. But
she sort of blowing up his
building.
but I don't know if he's in it or whatever.
Well, that's the question.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if having those things would help it or not, because I feel like it's writing off of a movie that they shat the bed on.
Yeah.
So that's probably the bigger issue, as opposed to not having the characters in it. It's that the characters that she would have played well off of were in a movie that just kind of screwed the pooch.
Here's the thing, though. They didn't need Will Smith or Ben Affleck.
No. Well, Ben Affleck's done anyway.
No, but here's the thing. You know who you can use? Shazam. If she, just had a cameo with Shazam.
But people don't necessarily draw the kind of connection. It'd be like having
or anyone in the Justice League.
Yeah,
anyone like if they had Gal Gadot, and she's like, hey, and she's like, you shouldn't blow up the Joker. She's like, oops, boom.
But she's like, but she's like a unique Batman villain. Like it'd be like
she is
like having like I don't know, Brainiac in a Batman movie as the as a foil or something. I don't know.
I could see that.
But I mean,
or they could just fuck everything up and throw Nightwing into it.
See, that would be a bit, because he's B Team Batman, but yeah, people would kind of
Nightwing is not B Team Batman. Okay. You take that back, sir. Nightwing is a hero in his own right.
All right.
It's like salt, pepper, cinnamon. You got Batman, Robin, Nightwing.
Right. I see you're very passionate about that.
No, Nightwing's like my favorite fucking
character. Okay.
Let's see. Okay, here's number 4.
Okay.
One marquee character, no marquee movie stars.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Well,
Oof, yeah. Doesn't that hurt? Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
bro.
Yeah, there's no one I can think of that's a name. Like, I mean, I know the actors. Like, they have that stupid guy who like said that he's beaten up by racists. His sister is in it.
What?
Yeah, you remember Jussie Smollett?
Jussie?
Yeah, Juicy Smollett.
Juicy Smollett.
Yeah. So his sister is one of them.
She's one of the birds of prey.
Yeah, she's been in stuff forever. Like they had them back in the day. I don't think you remember this, but they had a sitcom where all of them like there's like 7 kids in that family, and there's like a show about them where their parents died and they live together, something stupid like that.
California Dreams?
No, it's like it's like the whole Smollett family was in that sitcom.
I don't know, man.
But either way, she's in it, but she's not really even in the big. Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I mean, you can say, "Oh, I've seen that actress," but they're not like
Journey Smollett Bell.
Yeah.
Who the hell is Rosie Perez? Who are
Rosie
these
Perez,
people?
and then like the little girl's like is like Dante Bosco's niece or sister or something. But
if they had Joaquin Phoenix and she's like, "You're not the Joker,"
yeah, they could. Yeah,
I would have laughed.
Yeah, I feel like they couldn't do that. They like Joaquin Phoenix wouldn't want to do that. Though.
Yeah, but if they just showed him on like the news and she's like, "Who the hell is that?"
Yeah, they just get his likeness. I'm pretty sure a picture of him. Yeah.
No, if they just showed like him on like a news screen, she's just sitting in a cafe. She's like, "Who's? That's not the Joker."
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, their whole DC has the bigger issue of jumping the gun with their cinematic universe because they were trying to catch up. Like Marvel, I mean, you already know how I feel about Marvel. It's not really my thing at all, but they were smart about it. They built up they had piece by piece built up their cinematic universe. They had Iron Man, and it was like a standalone movie, but they had the breadcrumbs here and there.
Stingers.
Yeah, and then each other movie they kind of started having more cameos. I think they made a misstep early on with Iron Man 2 where they kind of had too much going on with the build up. But then after that, they kind of learned and they do their movies, tie them together, characters make cameos, then did Avengers, and they all came together. Then it's almost like a rhythm now. They go Avengers movie, Avengers movie, but they know how to almost like a good song piece it all together. Yeah. Where DC they were maybe it was like 4 years after the DC it was more than 4 years, like 6 years but no, 5 years after, because 2013. 5 years after that, yeah, when Man of Steel came out.
Yeah.
So 5 years after, they're just kind of catching up, but they started by trying to catch up. Like right away, they
did Batman versus Superman with Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it was like Man of Steel, Batman versus Steel. Wonder Woman's in here, and we're gonna have videos. People are gonna pretty much give each character their own trailer.
Yeah, with the
it's like they went on the Flash.
The lost data.
Yeah, they open up a flash drive and they look at the Flash and Cyborg.
Yeah,
and
but I hated that version.
That's what I'm saying. No,
I hated the Flash, like the guy who plays the Flash.
Oh yeah.
Ezra Miller.
Yeah,
I hate that dude.
I only ever saw him in. We didn't talk about Kevin. I didn't like it only because I liked the book a lot better, and the movie kind of, I don't know, it pared it down a bit too much. But
what was also he was in, what was it, Harry Potter?
Was he?
The prequel Harry Potter movies.
Oh God, yeah,
Fantastic Beasts.
Ugh. Yeah. But yeah, so DC they started, and they're like, it was like they're running out of the house with like trying to juggle like 5 things all at once.
Well, they were behind. They were behind on the starting line, so they strapped a jetpack to their ass.
Yeah, exactly. It's a jetpack, and it's like running with a jetpack on your back, and it's like when you're running with a jetpack on your back, you're like tripping pretty much.
Yeah, their face hit the ground. Yeah, just got dragged.
It's exactly. So after that, then it was like they're like rebooting it as it's still going along because Ben Affleck was like had like an existential crisis and then had to bow
Ben
out.
Affleck wanted to make the movie he wanted to make.
Okay, there's
and
that.
Warner wouldn't let him.
Yeah, they wouldn't let him, and also he was depressed by the outcome of the Batman vs Superman movie. I don't remember.
Well, because they changed Batman vs Superman. It was supposed to be way better.
Yeah, because if you don't remember the famous video clip where he and Henry Cavill are sitting together, and then Ben Affleck just.
You mean the one where he's talking about racism?
No. It's like
where they're just interviewing him and his head's down.
Yeah, exactly. So that was like the beginning of it, and then just everyone was hearing that Ben Affleck wanted out, and then he bowed out of directing the Batman because the deal was he was going to direct it. Then he bowed out of it, and then he was going to act.
Yeah.
And then he's like, no, I didn't want to be in it. And then he's just out. So now it's Robert Pattinson, and then they're going to pretty much have to reboot that. And then
they should just do Batman Beyond with Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to do about what to do. But now their timeline's all fucked up, and
that's why you do Batman Beyond, because then you keep him 50 years in the future.
Yeah, but then they also abandon a bunch of solo movies because they're going to give like Flash and Cyborg their own movie and
Here's the thing: Flash and Cyborg, they're not that good.
No, not at all. They're B team for sure. They're B team, right? I can say that without getting my head bitten off.
No, the Flash could be good.
Okay.
The Flash is a good character.
Okay.
Because he has the same sort of problem that Peter Parker always has, where he spends most of his time helping people that he fucks up his own life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That definitely. I mean, it definitely works well with Spider-Man. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Flash thinks he's so fast that he can
be
do
in
everything
places at once. Yeah.
So when he's not helping people and he's going regular speed, he like knows everything's happening.
Yeah.
Like if they did like a Flash movie, right? Which was what's that one where he goes to the past?
Flashpoint? No.
Flashpoint.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not with Ezra Miller.
Yeah, well, they're hinting at it. That's
not with Ezra Miller. Yeah. Please stop it.
Yeah.
Also, why is the Flash like Mexican looking? I don't think he's actually Mexican.
No.
But for some reason, he looks kind of Mexican.
That's what someone else said. I remember
not Mexican, Colombian.
I remember someone else said that. They're complaining that they have like a Mexican kid as American. No, I'm pretty sure he's like a Jewish American.
Yeah, I know. But I also just hate Ezra Miller. Just on point. I just don't like him.
I didn't like him, and we talked about Kevin, but I haven't seen him in anything outside of that.
There was a really cheesy interview with him and Gal Gadot. Mm-hmm. When the Wonder Woman movie was coming out, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna get Ezra Miller to interview her," and he's like, "Say it. Say you're gonna kill. Say you're gonna beat up the bad guys."
Oh my god!
He looked nuts. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kick dudes' asses."
Yeah.
Like, Gal Gadot's so hot.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
My girlfriend listens to these.
Oh yeah.
Here's the big one. Number 5. Online excitement doesn't equal mainstream interest.
No, it never does.
No, because it's the influencers.
Mm-hmm.
It's the tastemakers. It's the gatekeepers that are like, yeah, we want a Harley Quinn movie where she looks like she crawled out of a trash bin and like glitter just shoots out of everywhere. Like unicorns are jacking off. We want girls who like bang other girls only. They basically like the way they're kind of changing sort of female superheroes in comic books. Okay. In comic books, they want female superheroes who are strong, don't show their femininity, and bang women. I'm like,
wow.
Isn't that just a man with boobs?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, pretty much.
That's what they're changing these things into.
That's odd.
What happened to like feminine superheroes who were strong, kick-ass women, but were like, yo, I'm still like a lady.
Yeah, I don't know.
I still care about kids more than guys would because I actually have that part of me that knows like I'm not as fucked up as a dude.
Yeah.
Not every girl character can be Wolverine.
Yeah.
Not every guy character can be Wolverine.
Exactly. Yeah.
When you had Lady Deathstrike, it was weird But it was cool because she was the only one that was batshit crazy like Wolverine.
Exactly. Yeah, if you want me to talk about diversity in your media, it's probably I think the best form of diversity is diverse just ideas.
Oh, diversity of ideas. I love that.
Yeah, but I think they just go for a kind of like a quick shorthand. Like let's be like, you have this paint job, and that's all we need to do.
Also, they kind of screwed their comic books a little bit with this one because they retconned the Birds of Prey books so that Harley Quinn would be in the Birds of Prey.
Oh my god,
that's gonna be hard to come back from.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Bad Boys for Life stole their thunder.
Yeah.
I can tell you this right now. You could have put this out with nothing but serious movies. It probably would have done that great.
Yeah. Again, we kind of mentioned that earlier.
It was not the Bad Boys that stole it.
It's not Bad Boys, and I mean.
Bad Boys.
Sonic is a nail in its coffin, but again, that wouldn't have helped. That wouldn't. It would, even if it were out in like say, okay, well, I mean, movies are getting more congested, but generally, if they're out in like the middle of like usually what January would be, and nothing else is there to compete with it, it probably wouldn't have cleaned up either.
No, it would have been just no one went to the theaters.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry to say, but I honestly don't believe that.
It's the movie itself. I think. I mean. I think a lot of it is just there are people they're alienating too many people with what it is and what its marketing is.
That and also the way these sort of media types talk online, where they clearly show that they hate their customers. They show that they hate the male demographic of comic book readers. Those are the people going.
Yeah, I see a lot of stuff about that.
And it's not the people who are going, it's the people who are going 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Star Wars. They said, oh, the new Star Wars is for women.
Yeah.
Like the Star Wars future is female shit. Here's the thing. It's the guys who are the original. Like, it's not just guys. I get it. But it's like, it's large demographic of Star Wars fans were men.
Okay.
And a lot of those dudes are fucking nerdy where they'll go and see it 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Pally went and saw fucking Lord of the Rings like 8 times.
Yeah, didn't you tell me? You told me a story.
We were in line to go see another movie. He dipped out of the movie to go watch Lord of the fucking Rings halfway through. He bought the ticket. He's like, yo, I'm good tip. Lord of the Rings is like, there's only like half-hour pass. I can still make it for the last 5 hours of it. And I love Lord of the Rings. I watch it once every 3 years, all the way through, first to third. We don't talk about the Hobbit movies.
Okay, I was gonna say. All right. Wow. But yeah, like even outside of the political, the gender or identity politics, if that is an issue, I think Star Wars itself was just. I mean. They shat the bed altogether with that too.
That was just fucked.
Yeah,
but with the Harley Quinn movie,
it does seem way more overt. Like Star Wars, I can see where it's coming from, but this is it
was in your face.
Yeah,
and here's the thing: I don't get woman empowerment doesn't mean male demonization.
Yeah, that's the issue. That's what we're saying. It's like. You can obviously have some guys who are bad guys, but you can also have male allies, and you can have female villains. Like in a lot of these movies, it's really you rarely see a woman versus a woman, or like it's usually camaraderie amongst women.
Yep, women are best friends.
Yeah, and then all men are evil and or incompetent.
Both.
Yeah. And
you can always have that, but like you gotta appeal to as many people as possible. Here's the thing. The next point is that they say that the R rating hurt them. It did. Yeah. Because here's the thing. Harley Quinn, not a marquee character. She's going to be someday.
Yeah.
In comics, she is.
Yeah.
In movies, she's not.
Yeah.
Right? How much Harley Quinn have we had?
Okay, but at the same time, how much of a marquee character was Deadpool? Because he was like a thing. He was known, but he kind of seemed like the people who I would see like wearing their Deadpool shirts.
Deadpool is not the marquee character. Yeah. Ryan Reynolds was.
But then no, man.
Ryan Reynolds was the marquee character for
Green
Deadpool.
Lantern.
No,
but I'm saying Green Lantern.
Oh, Green Lantern was...
He couldn't save that. I mean, he had... So Green Lantern was like a big blockbuster.
Yeah.
He was the lead in it, and that did fucking horribly.
Yeah, but Green Lantern wasn't meant to be a comedy. It was meant to be an action movie.
But it's...
When they released that leaked trailer of Deadpool, and every sort of appearance that Ryan Reynolds made, they made sure that you knew Deadpool was fucking Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, but okay, so
Green Lantern was just a piece of shit.
Yeah, so what I'm getting at though is Deadpool is a character who wasn't necessarily. But I think at the end we're going to be at the same point. So he was known, right? Like he's
beloved by the comic book community.
Yeah, more of a niche character. So Johnny on the street will know that like there's Batman and there's Wolverine and like they know the comic and there's Superman, but they don't know like the in-depth characters. Someone like Deadpool is like that. Yeah. So that's what same kind of got. So now Johnny on the street might not necessarily know Harley Quinn, but then the serious comic book fan would.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. So they're kind of on a similar level.
Not really, because Green Lantern not that well known.
I'm talking about that way. We're talking about Deadpool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like though, but Green Lantern was marketed as just another superhero movie.
Yeah.
Deadpool was marketed as Ryan Reynolds gets to make the movie he wants because Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's like the same with Iron Man.
No, but also
Iron Man was not a well-known character back in the day. Yeah. But everyone knew Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man.
No, okay, but the same thing actually. No, because Robert Downey Jr. He had like a blank in his career for maybe a decade because he was like in rehab all the time.
Drugs and the rehab.
Yeah, so he was kind of like no one really knew or cared him that much until Iron Man again. Yeah. So it's a thing where it's like.
But then when they said Iron Man, you're like, yeah.
Because
everyone said, oh yeah, he's the perfect Iron Man. Yeah. That's like why when they said Deadpool, you kind of already got a feeling for the character. The character in Green Lantern is not Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we're coming at the same point, just coming from different directions.
Yeah, you're going through the front, and I'm coming in the back hole.
Right. Another DP joke. It's like two
Who
episodes in a row.
said anything about DP?
Why
I was talking about a cave, you sick fuck.
Of course, yeah.
Jeez, man.
Anyway.
Get your head out of the gutter.
I forgot you're a virgin. Right.
Yeah, like, what is a DP?
You're a good Catholic boy. I keep forgetting. All right, so...
Double picnic?
Yeah. All right. Anyway.
Double perspiration?
Yeah. My point is that Deadpool was a character who's like a third tier kind of character. He was known amongst the hardcore, but not necessarily amongst other people.
Yes.
And
DP for Deadpool.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Yeah, I don't know why you're so offended.
Oh my god.
Anyway, and Harley Quinn is a character who's kind of like. Who's not necessarily known. I think
she's probably actually more well known.
Yeah, because she's in the cartoon. People grew up with the cartoon, so they have that. And they've already made Suicide Squad. People have already, from Focus Test and from the other movie,
she was the best one.
Yeah, she's known. So I think they're on a similar playing field when it comes to that background.
Yeah.
So now I'm speaking to the quality of the movie. So it comes down to the quality of the movie itself as to why it didn't do it. Because Deadpool is an R-rated comedy. It came out around the same time. It came out in February 2016.
Yeah.
And this is a February movie as well.
Yeah.
R-rated action movie with the elements of dark comedy, stylish, similar thing. This even does the same kind of structural thing where it jumps back and forth in time. So it's a matter of they're similar, pretty much they're cut from the same cloth. But Deadpool, obviously, I didn't personally like the movie myself.
Oh my god, I can't believe you.
But I will objectively say that it was way more successful at being a movie that can draw people in than Harley Quinn, because it was a movie that was speaking to everybody, it was inviting to everybody, where Harley Quinn is aggressive to pretty much half its demographic, or probably the majority of its demographic, to be entirely honest.
Yeah, but also I would say that Margot Robbie, as pretty as she is, not as charming as Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
If you said you could have dinner with one of these two, Margot Robbie's hot.
Oh, I'd still have dinner with Margot Robbie.
No, I'd go with Van City, bro.
Yeah. I'd have dinner with Margot Robbie personally.
No way, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I'd be like, 3-way with you, me, and Hugh Jackman. I'll go there. I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll do the Deadpool. No, I mean, the double perspiration.
You saved me from flipping a coin. You can get DP'd all you want. I don't even want to imagine how that's going to work for you. But
what?
How would you get DP'd?
I would hug one of them, and then the other would come from behind.
Okay.
Literally, figuratively. Metaphorically?
Okay. We'll leave it at that because I don't need to work that one out.
It would look like Deadpool versus Logan.
So essentially, X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah.
With the remember the Deadpool version, the Deadpool they had. And that's that's the other thing. That's the other connection because Ryan Reynolds was Deadpool before, but they fucked that up and then.
But also, no one knew him as Deadpool.
Yeah, he was called Deadpool in that, but they just like made him something totally different. He was like a guy with like a stitched up mouth.
That's because the director hated Deadpool.
Apparently, yeah. Like
why would you even put him in that?
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Also, before that, Ryan Reynolds was in one other Marvel property.
Oh, Blade! Oh my
Blade
Trinity.
trilogy.
Yeah, see, so but like Ryan Reynolds wasn't necessarily always like a a box office draw, but and he's still I don't know if he is a box office draw outside of that. I don't know.
Van Wilder.
That wasn't like a blockbuster or anything.
Come on, that was a great movie.
All I remember about it is the
he was basically his character from Two Guys, a Girl, and a Peace Place.
Yeah,
but with money or abilities.
Yeah, all I remember is the dog scene where they
where they're jerking him off into a little parfait.
Yeah,
yeah.
Or it was like crust or like pastry.
Eclairs.
Yeah, eclairs. Yeah.
The best line is, "Sorry, boys, bakery's closed."
But yeah, so where are we on this list now?
The R rating left parents and kids out in the cold. Yeah.
Again,
because here's the thing: you had your pie.
Mm-hmm.
Your pie is nerdy fucking dudes, nerdy fucking women, parents, and children.
Mm-hmm.
You said the guys are the bad guys.
Yeah.
And you said there's an R rating. Take out the kids. Parents probably wouldn't go see it without their kids.
Again, I mean, Deadpool still did is exact same kind of movie.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Parents brought their kids to Deadpool.
That's what I'm saying, though. So it's not an R-rated movie, though. So
yeah,
R rating
here's the thing.
isn't the barrier.
The movie still has to look good enough for a parent to be like, you know what, I'm gonna go watch it or hear my friends talk about it and see if it's good enough to bring my kids to an R-rated movie. There's still a hurdle there.
Yeah.
To say like, yeah, I took my kids to go to a movie where they said fuck and shot a dude in the dick.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still. I mean, I'm saying that if the quality is there or everything else is there, the R rating shouldn't be the issue. Like, I mean,
because here's the thing: they had to make a second Deadpool just for kids.
But that was like 4 years later, and that was just like part two. Part two,
2 years later.
Okay, yeah, that's part two, and that was after. That was like towards the end of part two. That was like months after part two was out. Yeah, and it failed miserably. So.
Well, it failed miserably, yes, because all the kids already saw it on like Netflix or whatever.
Yeah, and it was also panned too. Like it was an experiment by Disney to see if they.
The best part about it was that Fred Savage was in it.
Right.
Fred Savage.
Yeah,
he's the mole.
Yeah, mole.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is a barrier, obviously, but if the movie is inviting enough, it shouldn't necessarily be the issue because there is evidence that an R-rated action movie with comedic elements can still draw a box office, and people will still kind of like, they'll forego the whole rating system and still see it.
Yeah. Also, I gotta say, the movie looked so fucking weak.
Yeah, I think
the movie itself is just bad.
That's what I keep saying. The trailers, like I called it before it even came out, just by looking at the trailers. Like,
I called it before the movie was made.
Yeah. I didn't know it was.
There was no trailers. I was just like, yes.
I think even from like the cover, it had the shitty Photoshop, where it's it was like the cartoon where she had like a birds flying around her, but it was just like
where she was all dizzy.
Yeah, like that looked like. I was like, it looks like shit.
Like if they just made Margot Robbie like she was in the Suicide Squad, where she was good looking and crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe, but you still needed something compelling there.
Yeah.
Like, this is the same thing that happened to, what was that, Striptease? No, what was that, Showgirls.
Oh, God.
Everyone wanted to see...
Jessica from Saved by the Bell. Yeah, Jessie, yeah.
Everyone wanted to see Jessie's kids. No one could sit through that fucking movie.
I did eventually. I mean, I don't know if I told you about the story about me and... Showgirls, right?
No.
So
go on.
It's not what you think. So
go on.
No, it's not how I discovered myself or anything. So
American Pie was how you discovered yourself.
No, not even.
What? That girl was hot.
It was actually another Paul Verhoeven movie.
It was science. What was it? Popular Science for Kids.
No.
Eliza Dushku. No, was it Eliza Dushku?
No.
What's that girl's name?
Yeah, no, Cuthbert, Alicia Cuthbert.
Cuthbert.
No, I'm not.
True Lies? Eliza Dushku?
No, it was another Paul Verhoeven movie that was Basic Instinct.
Oh fuck! Mark Wahlberg? Huh? No, wait, no, that's Which one's the one with Mark Wahlberg and he's like
Mark
the
Wahlberg?
creepy murder boyfriend?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're thinking of. It's like a one word title with Reese Witherspoon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not that one. No, basically, it's the one with Sharon Stone where she fucks a guy and stabs him with ice pick. Yeah, I remember that was like a thing. I remember like kids and I were like it was like a black market thing at my school. Kids were like trading the cassette around. But no. But anyway, my story with Showgirls though is that
you popped a boner to Cher.
no.
Oh, you spanked it to Cher.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's nothing sexual. Let's get to it. So anyway, I had a cousin from Nigeria over, and he rented it. And I wanted to see it because I thought it was a horror movie. Because if you remember Scream 2,
also the box art was fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like,
It's that
like she was like laid down and like
it's like a zigzag or something.
Yeah.
It was that, but no, I didn't even have. I didn't see the cover art because it was like a Blockbuster.
Yeah.
So I guess it had Showgirls on it. But the trailer for Scary Movie 2 had it was like there's a part where like Ghostface calls Jamie Kennedy on the phone. He goes, "What's your favorite scary movie?" And then Jamie Kennedy says, "Showgirls 2." No, she says Showgirls. So I didn't realize it was like a joke. Yeah, because I had no idea what Showgirls was.
Wait, you had not seen Showgirls to then?
I had no idea it existed. Like I didn't. I mean,
man, my parents were bad parents. I saw Showgirls when I was like in grade 2. Well, then again, I also saw like all the sex scenes and all those old action movies with like Van Damme. You know. Yeah.
So it's Showgirls though. I mean, what happened was.
Keep going.
I watched the trailer for Scary Movie 2, and there's a scene where he goes like Showgirls as his favorite scary movie. So it's like, then so my cousin from Nigeria was over, and he rented it. And like I was like, oh, let's watch Showgirls. I heard it's really scary. And then my mom was like, you can't watch it. It's a movie for adults. So I was like, oh no, it must be really.
It must be really scary.
Yeah, it must be real scary then.
Oh, did you sit there like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so then, seriously. So then, like, the next day, I was home, I was home and everyone was out. And then I put the tape in. And then I started watching it. So I'm like, I'm waiting. I watched like half hour. I see nothing but tits. And I'm like, okay, when are they going to get killed?
Mama Sinclair was trying to protect you, Thaddeus. she's like, I saw this movie as a piece of shit.
Yeah. So that was my whole thing, was just Showgirls. I mean, expecting it to be a horror movie and just seeing lots of tits. Which I mean, I honestly I wasn't like super. I wasn't even looking for that at that time. I wasn't quite I guess sexually charged at that age. I was just like,
wait, Scary Movie 2, wasn't that like grade 9 or 10?
Or
When did the first Scary Movie come out?
That's Scream. Scream.
Oh, Scream.
I said Scare. Okay, Scream. Sorry.
Wait, Jamie Kennedy says Showgirls?
Yeah. In the trailer for Scream 2.
Are you sure it's not Scary Movie?
It's Scream. I'm 100% sure it's Scream 2. I meant my mistake by calling it Scary Movie. But Scream 2, Jamie Kennedy calls. He says Showgirls is his favorite scary movie. But it was like just like a throwaway joke. But I took it literally. So I had no idea what Showgirls was until then.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Showgirls. Absolutely frightening.
Yeah. See?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So no, I remember that distinctively.
Because I'm like, yo, Scary Movie came out when we were like grade 8.
Yeah. It was I meant Scream and not Scary Movie.
Okay. Because
Scream.
I was like, the fuck? You weren't sexually charged at 16? Man.
No, 14. But yeah.
My bed sheets could tell a different story. You could have held my sheets horizontally in the air and then shattered it like glass.
Yeah, weren't you and Rajesh talking about like something like you said like you like try to break you try to like set records for how much time you could jack off in a day when you're in high school?
No, I just did. I was not aiming for the record.
Okay. Yeah, the way he said it made it sound like you were there, like making a little tick on a.
No, it wasn't. Okay, it wasn't that depressing.
Or it's like you jizz and then they can make the tick with a line each time.
No.
Like 1, 2, 3, cross 5.
No, like we weren't like in a competition. I was just like, I just made a joke where I was like, yeah, I did 11 times in one day during the summer because I had so little to do. But by then it was like, my boy was dry heaving. He's like, what do you expect from me? I gave you all I had to give. That's how my Wang talked in high school. Now he's got more of a Jean Reno accent.
More sophisticated.
He's a little bit more like Jean Reno in fucking Onimusha. He's seen some shit.
Oh man. Fuck. See, at least it's fine being this irreverent with Harley Quinn. It's not a dead basketball player this time, so he can drag this episode to the ground as much as he can.
That rod, it was like the worst draw we've ever put out. No one wanted, like, I saw the metrics, people just clocked out like in 15 minutes. Like, I'm like, yep, that's where we start talking about Kobe. Shit. Shit.
Yeah, people were looking for fucking... People were looking for like a solemn, memorial.
Well, when we said 2 minutes, it turned into a 20-minute ridiculous shit fest.
All right, how do we go back for this?
Remember we said we were going to keep this one tight by having the article? Shit.
All right. How many do you have left? You got to make it through this.
No, that was all of it.
That's all of it?
There's only 8.
Okay.
Well, we submitted is like 5 minutes per.
Yeah. Something along
Plus a couple minutes for our circuitous Harley Quinn versus Deadpool debate.
No. Deadpool's better than Harley Quinn. No. Harley Quinn's worse than Deadpool. No. Listen to me. Deadpool's the better movie. No. Harley Quinn's the worst movie. Essentially.
And then the lore of showgirls being talked about in Scream. So I think
you're done. Yeah.
I think another successful Raw, everybody.
Yeah. Well, until then, I'll catch you guys later.